Abusia, net this whole video ni is about one subject, Sunyani Airport. Sunyani Airport topic and Abusia say day in day out to be an amount for a form on Omoka Wasam neka krebi adie betcheno not wake up. Nothing gets done. And they baba shani yesi. Niente still up to now still no Sunyani Airport. We don't even have it. Yes, I see. Now a little backstory into Sunyani Airport. We read it from Ghana Airport's website where I say Sunyani Airport dates back to 1942 when a communication outpost and aerodrome was built for the use of Allied forces. However, before the end of the war, the airstrip was abandoned. In 1969, the Buzia government, seeing the need for an airport for Sunyani, initiated construction work for a full airport. This was completed and officially opened on 13th July 1974 by Colonel P.K. Ajekum, then Commissioner for Transport and Communications. So yeah, Buzia, that is a little bit about Sunyani Airport. So that tells you the Sunyani Airport in Ankasano. And yeah, there be another diana almost 30 years. In 1974, the actual airport to Ankasa. Planes went to fly in and out, officially. Now, since that time, nobody in no planes here, Juma. Up until 2015, almost the airport deteriorated. Normal say buildings, normal cost by heart, runway to
Yeah, we're concerned that we're not able to land here because the runway was not conducive enough. We've been able to get our technical team, the project planning side, to do what needs to be done from the airport company. Of course, this is what we consider to be phase one. Phase one to get us up to the 1,520 meters. And then we will go on to about 1,900 meters so that we can have bigger aircraft all coming here.
And almost shut down the airport. And said, "But fixing some of the issues in our home. Now, Fred, you're fixing in area or massing European backup."
2015 by Pimuneno. Sa airport na nya dwuma biunano na sisi yakase wo mahase so mo eya ofa edika no wo mugusu ya ne dedende na dwuma ku a wo de sa contract ya ama wo a wo ye dwuma no Resources Access Limited wo mo kire se no bonsu mienu ntamu no Sunyani Airport wo besan ya abiebio sansa dwuma no mo ye no ohamu nchemu edewotwinum wo ma wi anesa.
So in March 2015 no mo shut down Sunyani Airport. Now bye so obeye obi anya hwe up until 2020 February 2020 and I'm say okay the state of Sunyani Airport no ne how amanfo ni hia so mbefra because driving from Accra to Sunyani nkwa na busia when you fast drive Accra it takes you about 6 hours unless you are breaking any road rules na waka go do about 5 hours what you say so 6 to 7 sometimes even 8 hours just from driving from Accra to Sunyani so it becomes a massive headache ankasa say bibi happen wo Sunyani na person through Accra you have no other option than to drive to Abia Kumasi and then fly from Kumasi to Accra, which sometimes is a massive pain in the butt. And that shows you say Sunyani at least the Bono and a half full region. We need an airport to a month of it to fly from there. At least people who can afford it can fly from there to wherever they need to be. Ever say this Sunyani to Accra. But right now, we don't have a functioning airport.
Yankasa so yetu kwan afri ha sei e de akọ esen se de bia e besi Kumasi a na afi e wo se sign the car e sign ba
airport anya baby a nifa efa the two kwan keke so say airport aye baby a Buama developer e backroom.
So now by who the importance of an airport for Sunyani no because look before say about regions normally do 16 Nabru and Hafu region was the second biggest region in Ghana. How come the second biggest region in Ghana? Just say, people don't care about Buna Hafu. It's that simple. Tamale started building international airport, not domestic, international. Now no other can say Vice President Baumiapa Kubiano. Mebwa. Kumasi for a building an airport worth $300 million. International airport, Airbus, Krabit Mabel and Doho. Ufri Brazil say Ghana, bigger planes can land in Kumasi. That's what they've done. Okay, the need for an airport here important. They are expanding. According to Ghana Airports Company on my website, the scope of work includes rehabilitation, reconstruction, and extension of existing runway, rehabilitation of existing taxi link, rehabilitation and upgrade of existing apron, resurfacing of internal roads, rehabilitation of modern. Just like confused. Nina comes to say no my and come at least for the phase one. Send a airport in Betty may be say or maybe be the runway. Omo be construct runway no to be a better one. Say the bear flights in Babelandia, they will have problems, at least for inexperienced pilots. And again, baby, a planes in Betimia Pake, a Betimia will do at least 2 or 3 planes at the airport.
Nina no ye runway, and a fade your friend Epono, and no and no ye home ejuma, which is a way phase 1 project at war ye 90 by 60 meter apron, and now one more a year home ejuma, one more a year will be ya a biacasia, a bit to me, Eddie will shame you know a siho, na and no abwa.
And if that works in a Sunyani airport can open, that's simple. Until Aban release funds of 48 million Ghana cedis. Send a buyer model working on this Sunyani airport project. At least normal Ghana airports company normal let's sell Mokwakoye no Sunyani airport to make it functional. Send a buyer planes betting me to Akwaba. Now month for betting me Akwa for plane Akuba be on person modeko. Now according to reports, a Juma SN Komo year now Komo finish. It was supposed to start from February 2020. And then in 9 months, not the whole work, everything was supposed to be done.
The rehabilitation works at the Sunyani airport began in February 2020 at a cost of 48 million cedis and was supposed to have been completed in October 2020.
Since then, every deadline at the company in charge of this rehabilitation project, every deadline be a complete nonsense because they never meet it. At the end of the day, nothing gets done. Not single deadline date. Up to now.
From what I hear, they are ready now. Our hope is that the next 2 months we'll be ready to start flying.
Because if Bonica said 95%, it means I can't bear 5% near we into Yewianzua. So be and see, no be our court said the corner, but may ending, obey. We may end in a to Miss Alupre, but to me 2 free and crying. Abaha.
Penny Power that Ghana Airports Company Limited Jimekona no ene ya kwakwa na ore ichire se enhyehyede a wode agu akwam ni nyina di adanse se boni bia mefa kwam na se niam nyina kose de wo hwe anim kwan no a ene ehwie be abosomi miensa de kosi ni 9 a obroni beka se first quarter won fie mpemienu ne aduonu mienu nim de Sunyani Airport no won be bia tum amano ahyase aye adwuma.
Se ye testing na bia ya you bet me after you want to be never ya doma general you bet me every airport ye nya brand you go so you be ye adwuma na wie amomo in the first quarter of 2022.
So it begs the question, say, what is wrong with Sunyani? What is wrong with him pending for in charge of Sunyani? Regional ministers, MPs, what are your jobs? You can't even get an airport to work. When we are talking about Sunyani Abusia, it's not. It is a capital of a region. What you say? So that means it's important. Some importance needs to be put up there. Who are building international airports after the completion, will have the longest runway in Ghana, longer than Kotoka International Airport. What you say? And people are making all these steps. Why has an airport? And then Sunyani we don't. I'm not saying say Wafo doesn't deserve an airport. Everybody deserves it. If said that they meet qualifications, whatever. What you say? But if an existing airport yes, someone like constructing a road, runway, and then
The rehabilitation works include the expansion of the runway and the construction of a fence wall. Resources Access Limited is in charge of the runway, whilst DAA Construction is responsible for the construction of the fence wall.
How hard is it to build a road or plane basis? They've done it, they've finished it. What I say, we still can't do it. We have footages of Kumasi International Airport, the latest one we are. It will marvel your brain, Ankasa. $300 million, and that is almost done. I don't know, they are just going through inspections, running things to make sure everything works perfectly. And we can't even have a domestic airport for Sunyani. What have Boon people done? It's not
the nam rantie ne mabawa no kano na edika fi se yentehwe communication bi ani ho enti yenim babia akoduru e na yen bibi so koka bibi naje papa naje trara.
You see, sometimes you have to get angry. I don't understand why sometimes Sunyani people are not angry enough. It looks like the whole Ghana, the most coolest people, sometimes we need to drop that good people act and then start getting angry because we can have Misudia Drew Sunyani, to be a lawyer, I can't say. Loyal to law, street no one. In the middle of a capital of a region, Abusia, planning to say, no one seems to find a solution to fixing those roads. It doesn't make any sense. No man can get yanka. Just my goodness. I have for Wakasa, Yenfi, ministers. It's like they don't have balls to work.
I must also say that we are pleased with the extent of work and the quality of work. It is the timing that we had problem with, but they assured us, the contractor has assured us that within 2 to 3 months, that is maximum by October, hopefully the project will be completed, the first phase will be completed and handed over.
Koto krom kwan, koto krom to chira wo sebefem. Mfuturo awuradi nyame. Now they are only a different video for a different day. Now we talk about Sunyani Airport watcher, then they start giving you reasons. Reasons for the excuses, reasons for the delay, reasons every time is beyond reasons and excuses. But they don't. How hard is it? Say scanning the wa and you because okay, we don't have the money. Government are releasing the money to you guys. 48 million. Kumasi for the year $300 million and they've found the money, they've done the job. How hard is it for Sunyani to do it? She said, and I make sometimes it's like when it comes, not say in regards to beer, no one gives a shit because beer people are way too nice. Mama, one example. Now what the year Kumasi, yes, Islamic Senior High. You call the police for to bang bang. After the Encroachment chateau. The next day, IGP was at Kumasi. Unimientia to save face. Time Nkuranza case happened. Something similar. Police in regards to police, a police near she was shoot to a Biakunu Nkuranza. How many days in the years an IGP Kosugai? How many days? Sasa case in a MP and related to the family member na shoot to Nikunu na and Kobia Kuram Fahon. It took days. No one cared. So Kumasi for situation here can say Abang Bagman. Now what they are all call for the police. Nkuranza de Bisasa Bang Bagman says can be bibitesa. Like I said, when it comes and it's related to Buna, no one gives a shit. And the people, MPs, Nimpening for ministers, regional ministers for now. Yeah, vote to it's not like Sunyani, we don't have Nimpening for any. We have. Ushama we say I can't say Ignatius Buffwell. Buffwell was what? Sunyani MP West constituency was the bank. MP came to power, did nothing. Still now revoting back into power. Some minister I can't say MP American why. Minister of Employment and Labor Relations. Dear Pan on it's like you guys are top there. See any pa at the top there because okay, yes, won't say woman, you need now. You send him to the you I can't say Ignatius both where we are. You see, I'm calling on everybody, every panini BIS and Kaya Accra regional minister, Mike Akrakaya or Ba or the Kufuad were just a Kufuad bodyguard. Look at the good things that this man is doing for Accra. And then we have people like Ignatius Bafwe, a person like us was sitting up now, okay, Sunyani at least, but be a man really as an MP for more than 8 years. Let me do something. I bet me what the Sunyani for. At least, if not anything, Kurana, at least an airport, a working airport. Oh, it's not like say airport, airport. Make it better. Send a better planes will love to come. It's that simple. If you're able to do that, the airport opens. You can't say you don't have the money. You do because government are releasing funds to you guys to work. Every day be a new excuse. Every deadline be and they don't meet that deadline. Why don't you fire the people incapable of doing their job and find people capable of international airport of international standard like Kumasi DA cost $300 million to build and no metimiaye. How come 48 million Ghana cedis can't do a job? The little jobs are a buyer, almost say kind of saying excuses no more mano, almost be a COVID-19. COVID-19 time hit Ghana no nan what the year. You shut Ghana down for what? 3 months was the same. We hear any free why you see people are encroaching on the lands, but be a runway and I'm so Mujai airport in tune for the 5 years or more so no. Amount for me na to talk assassin around that airport area no. Into the runway na senka tenting now for planes to land you know. Runway needs to anti-planes need to mainland.
Encroachment on the lands of the facility is a major challenge.
Those who live in the region in the city of Sunyani as the same one still trespassing, encroaching on the land.
As I see a DC airport, Ama obi owo yenya ho faso no. Ama for start to sit down.
Obi enu ho sorry ye na fan se ma family ho se o. Papa beku mi hia asase wo ha. Ton mami and then Papa beku will sell the land to me and that is it. No. You have to go to lands commission. So hu ahemfofo no bi no na what ansase ne kura from ho. O ma sign wase. So ahemfofo na no mo sign sase no. No mu nim se sase no is part of the Sunyani airport. Nipa no lands commission for na eje ade ne tum ton ade ne ma nipa no kosi dan wo ho no. No mu nim se eka Sunyani airport na sase ne ho. Sunyani district assembly time nipa ni si dan no one saw say nipa yo si dan we say no. E can say dan no ba bi o si dan no eka Sunyani airport no. You guys don't mix all these checks and then you come up with excuses. Send a buyer the delay now mu delay no it will be justified. But this can't. It doesn't make any sense. How hard is it? At the SN in 9 months, it has taken more than 2 years. Still, it hasn't been done. Abraham Wesker, you have everything. Anytime you keep giving people excuses.
All those authorities that were involved, traditional council, assembly, individuals, lands commission. Of course, the airport authority is also going to be involved as a stakeholder. So we will do a fact finding to see who aided who to get the land from the original plan. And surely we are going to bring pressure on everybody and punish those culprits found guilty.
Now no other before this episode ankasa mesuma obi maniko Sunyani airport o maniko bisa say airport nda be no mbebie asema reporter minya ne back ne say yes o ma wie bibia na ka grooving every day excuses. Why is it already now? Hey Yehovah. We shall no man penimfo binu moyeye e wo mu akuru various towns for example kwa airport o mu sini airport ketwa. Oh a little knowledge about near kwa ya it will marvel you. I can't say Brian Champo say man now we building Rock City Hotel. Look at the hotel that we're building. It's not just that hotel. Other stuff for all your golf park, aquarium, like so many things you see these guys are doing things on a very different level. Ghana Easter bet me di baby about Ghana. Every day you want to go to Kwa because of Easter keke. Just 3 days event, but you want to be there. They are building using strategies. Send a by year, their town will be Krabeshe. Then you come to Sunyani. Hey, already know me. And I'm kind of sometimes no man say ye no and ye. Niente me talk about this airport. How many abren say? Imagine for artists beat to say Black Sheriff, Kevin Boy, Shatawale Sakwadi wants to go to Nkranza, for example, to do a show. There is no way these guys will be enticed to go there. Businessmen be Sunyani be set something up there. No one is coming because driving there, Kurano, is a massive headache. No one wants to sit in a car for that long hours. Abra Sonia plane from Accra to Sunyani, it will take you less than 2 hours. But if you are driving one more pay, you'll be 8 hours. Will take 30 minutes away from your life. So business opportunities are improvements happen. Even the government of Ghana now buying drive buy you can say Sunyani and they have to drive or driving, so you know it's normal. But if say someone they can say or use or plane, I think sometimes they will prefer that. But they can't land in Sunyani. I don't know, say it's a barracks one they do land there. Ocean penny for baby free no, they care about those things. Me talk about Abang Bagben, Nkranza the situation see you forget about it. What do you see your cocan wasem? Me what? Until the penny for the free Sunyano. What are you guys also doing? Most of them nothing. It's just it's like Makasa Accra Uzama Bre. It's that simple. Sunyani Airport, da ben on baby. Da ben. Uhwe Nkranza festival omoye eye krabeshe event. Ba okatro bi said driving from Accra to Nkranza for a festival. No one will come. The quite were too much. They can't make it. I wanted to drive to Y and see how long the road is. But still, that went you to Y road, no. Better than Kumasi to Sunyani road because no one cares. MPC good quite to free as was Sunyani Babesin Koninano. They don't care. What you say? I know about the V8 Land Cruiser. He can't relate. She can't relate to you. What you say? They won't how I will come no. Now no me video of some my demonstration about Sunyani Koto Chrome Chra Road no. Ya the original minister ni masom. What's your name? Munya. My goodness.
Na mo kuche dia gu kata so masom na sadia meye omane sonfo na megina ye mampani anan mu no masom na bia se me de ko me bia kata so me ken kan a bia me mafamu dia wo mu a metumi aye no me yere.
Later ne kura unya uridi o se wasom. What I make that's a different episode for a different day. Now we are talking about the Kumasi Sunyani Airport. Me ko Ghana me bisa se Sunyani Airport da ben ne bebie no. Omo see o ma ba besi new signboard nti eno ne kire se enche omo ba bebie airport no. Look at this nonsense. Signboard ne kire se ba bebie airport. Abusia unim update about this umami hu. I'll be very pleased so betimi share video ya mama because sometimes no bi o na se talk about na se nuruba bia ya na ehi. There are people like dear Juma Shaw Monsa. How can you miss 18 deadlines? Every deadline date you miss it. The latest report about annual day off when an almost baby airport, according to Transport Minister Ankasa, or see airport will be ready. Sunyani Airport will be functional by March. Yeah, March in the again, they've missed that deadline. We'll be sad right now. Kind of news circulating online within Sunyani and say airport number be in July. July is 2 weeks away. Yeah, we needed to talk about this. Send a beya mouthful be who say sometimes the normal do on air course name Koya. Yes, you talk about it. It doesn't matter who you are. If you put your voice behind this video, things can change. Now how can you be a contractor? You miss every deadline and then they pay you the amount of money so mutiaka. How? It won't happen anywhere. Imagine, say the Panama deadline date for 15th April. 15th April, you drew. That's one real man based on the time. That's one very tangible reason. You deduct some of the money. That is how you hold people accountable for normal as they don't want to do. These people know, say, or man, yo. At the end of the day, Nisika no bet ya. Or find only how many days you'll be taking the money there, Jumano. Or better training nurse or better man because there is no accountability. There is no if you didn't do this will happen to you kind of deal beyond a cost of Nipano, Wabello being at the contract and a man is on your man. A Jumas can take you 9 months now, dear. A Jumana take you 2 years. Bruni Ben a bit in a cancer. Can you come and do that thing here with Europe, Asia, US, Canada? Can you go and do that? No. Who's your guy a dead my man or a Ghanaian? That's the reason why sometimes in a company for another government or for some of the jobs are man for here right now and Ghana for no because they'll always slack off. Imagine if this job was given to an Italian, a Chinese man, or baby sure so baby man because they work with time. Time is money. Nipale man and doesn't feel obligated to do anything. So who gives a shit? Time will be no, people need the airport to work. Say I didn't put to about my room. Say I didn't put to be. And like I said, it's not like say Sunyani. Your airport to me, you know, I say we judgment to power. The whole Bruno and a half region is Bruno West, whatever Ninano. Airport to near Bacope. Don't mind any graduate we are some because some feeling now you're feeling also feel the same thing.
As a matter of agency, you demand they say a buying Uncle Ghana Abadia. Airport, Sunyani Airport. Abono for first airport, you Bununga Apple. Nina never use you. Yet he has a Bakoya big crime. Sikapotina by the yoy, and crying there, your capital, or ye. Ufriwa, the next a year, I war a Kumasi. Buy a first one, buy a first two. And now Kumasi Airport, Koya de Aircoso, Koho Airport, Kowa Airstrip, Kotamali. Yora, Abono for Ababon in the air. Ababon in the air, Mfienum near or Confienum, Airport Bako. Emma nipa ni nyina gade ni nyina ko ba bi ba ko pe emma bono fo ye ho kyereye da ne sa airport yi bebebie no kwani ye ni ngi sa airport no wo ba bia wo no
maji ade na tum se mo be ya fine monye for that Mahama NDC government time ni nyina na obi anko airport no ho no na omye obi anya hope bia sa airport bia ba so osunwan but maji atum se mo be ye na se motuye ska no se o monya make sure so be follow up and say nipa na dey adwuma na sha nensa no he is following through with the job there be abeko say cars where here adwuma and then nothing gets done abra meanwhile that time adwuma yes and kawe within 9 months ne kwaso no nyina no other places Takoradi is building Kwau is building Tamale is building Kumasi is building or munyina there you can see proper visuals e be chiro say okay this nice when it comes to Sunyani this shit Abuziane video no. Thanks for watching.